Hello everybody! Today, by popular demand, we are playing a rogue. This was by far the most popular request. So you guys all spoke in unison, wanted to see a rogue, and here we are. Now the rogue is kind of a, I'd say, mid-range, very, very quick character, which is why a lot of people have a lot of fun with them. Your secondary will, at least the higher up secondaries, will grant you better speed and dexterity, as well as a brief portion of invisibility. Not invincibility, invisibility. I almost said invincibility, but that is wrong. Here, I'll show you. I'm invisible for a little bit. What is it, 5 seconds for this guy? 5.5 seconds, which is a lot of fun. That is also the reason why you should not teleport to rogues, because they may be trying to do something sneaky and invisible, and if you teleport to them, then they might get shot at from a god or something, and that's not a good thing. You could get them killed that way. So don't teleport to rogues. We do have a T11 dagger, a T5 cloak, a snakeskin armor, and a T4 defense ring. I definitely need better armor. This is just what I had in my vault, so that's what we'll be looking for first off, and then of course if we get better other stuff, that would be great as well. I do have a planewalker in my vault. We'll see if we max out this character a little bit more, then maybe we'll take that out and have a little fun with it as well. That allows you to teleport around to places as well. All right, let's not get killed by these little witchy things like we did in the last episode. Let's not do that. All right. And so that was an oversight on my part for sure. I thought that they were friendlies, and they absolutely were not friendly. So all right, we got a purple. Please be armor. No armor. Okay. I don't really want any of this stuff. There we go. All right, we got armor. It's not the armor that we were looking for. So. And we don't really need anything from any of these. Nope. All right, let's keep going down to the ground to get out of the rain, or however that song goes. But anyways, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I had a lot of fun. I actually had a half day Friday, and then I had Monday off for the 4th of July, which was pretty good. So a lot of fun, 3.5 day weekend. I'm not going to complain there. So for sure, Z's. But didn't really get a whole lot done. I've been doing some extra recording over the weekend, and my thought is if I could do extra recording during the weekend, then I could either do extra episodes during the week if I have time, or if I don't have time to record for a day or whatever, then we're not skipping episodes. So that's my thought. That's why I'm trying. We'll see how it goes. Been doing a little bit of other recording other than gameplay stuff. Been doing some unboxing type stuff. Really trying to get into that because I have a lot of fun doing them. So I'm not going to do them too often, but if I ever get any, gaming or YouTube gear or something, I might do some more. I have also, spoiler alert, I have been trying to record with my VR headset. So for those of you who do not know, wow, I ran right into that like a champ. For those of you who do not know, I got a Samsung Gear VR headset for pretty cheap on Craigslist, and so I've been testing that out. The only issue I'm having recording with it is I can't get the sound to record, so I don't know if there's an option that's turned off. I might have to kind of output the sound into like into my, oh hello, that guy just died, rest in pieces. Rest in pepperoni. Might have to output my sound into like a soundboard or into my computer, and then from there into headphones or something in order to actually get it to record. What is? Oh, okay. Well, rest in peace. Sarah XDX, Caesar, Kaiser. All right, let's go down. So yeah, and then the other bad part about it has been that Oh, is it just me and... Okay, no, there's a few people in here. The other bad part has been that it's only recording like a square. It's not recording in a 4:3 or 16:9 format, so which isn't an issue because I can throw some images behind it like I do for Realm. If you didn't notice that there's no black bars on the side, I throw images behind my gameplay to fill up the screen, make it 16:9, even though Realm records in a 4:3 format. So I could do that. It's just it's a little bit annoying that it's outputting that way. And of course the reason, oh, is that better or worse? That's worse. Okay. The reason that it's doing that is because it's just recording basically one eye. So either the left or the right eye. For those of you who don't know how VR works, it basically tears your screen in half, and it does one of them is the left eye, one of them is the right eye, and then when you look through your lenses or whatever, it's as if you're looking through it normally, right? So that's how VR works. I'm sure you probably could, if you didn't know for sure, could have just guessed it. But yeah, that's how VR works. But so what it's doing is it's only recording like it's only recording like one eye's worth. So that's why it's a square, which is a little unfortunate. I think the better VR headsets like the Oculus and the Vive will actually record in like a 16:9 format, which is great. So eventually, hopefully I'll have a Vive. That's my goal. So that's what I would love to do. But you know, eventually, or maybe an Oculus, who knows. I think I'd rather have the Vive just because I like the way that you can move around the room, and I like the... Ooh, I guess it's time for this. And I like the, what's that called? The controllers and stuff that you get with it. So... There we go. Oh, let's not die, please. I said let's not die, please. Be very careful. Oh, okay, good. Oh, and we got a thing. Oh, let's not get hit by that. Okay. Oh, we got both. Excellent. And a nice ring as well. We'll drop that. And we'll drop that. Oh, he got an extra HP. Is that what I got? No, I got Paramount. So, all right, cool. So you'll also notice that I do have a few eggs here that, and our pet yard is full. So let's go open those really quick. Probably not gonna have anything good, but my thought is we could get rid of some of the stuff that we don't care about. Like this one, I don't really care about. So let's release that and we'll see what we get for our mystery egg here. A blue thing. All right. Blue thing, what do you have? Magic heal, attack close, rising fury. Don't really care about that too much. Robo Buddy, let's release you because I really don't care. And exotic, what do we get? An elephant. An elephant with rising fury, electric, and heal. So, all right, so we got some things. Nothing really good. I'm looking for heal, magic heal, and oop, let's vault some of this really quick. I'm looking for heal, magic heal, electric is what I'm looking for, which is what my pet right now currently has. However, there we go. However, it doesn't have it in the right order. If I could get it in the right order, that would be great. I also probably should start feeding my pet again because as you can see, it's not quite leveled up. So we'll go into the beholder here. All right. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about the multi-boxing issue that we have in Realm. So when I signed into Realm today to record, actually I signed into Starbreak, but I couldn't get Starbreak to work. For some reason it wasn't loading up on my computer. I was gonna do a Starbreak episode. Those of you who don't know, Starbreak is a game that's a lot like, I would say, Realm of the Mad God meets like a Metroidvania type style game. Right, it's like a side-scroller version of Realm of the Mad God. It's It is made by Alex Carabas. Carabas. He is one of the original guys who made Realm of the Mad God, one of the original 2 from Wild Shadow. So I actually met him at PAX East, which was pretty cool. So yeah, but I did some episodes of that game before, and then let's not die here. And then I kind of forgot about it, and people are like, oh, you should play it again. So I was actually going to record some of it, but for some reason, the game's not coming up on my computer. Like, it says preparing to open game or whatever, you know, it says at the beginning of Steam, and then it just doesn't open. So I'm going to see if I can figure out why that is. But so yeah, so look for more videos on that game here soon, hopefully, if I can get it to work, because it is a fun game. I like it a lot. It's in like early access or like an early beta right now. They're adding more characters and dungeons and items and stuff into it. Basically, the game itself plays fine and plays really well, so the game itself isn't an issue. They're just adding more content to it, which is, in my opinion, the right way to do early access. But I digress. We were going to talk a little bit about multiboxing. When I got into this game to get this character up to level 20, there were 2 or 3 multiboxers in the Godlands, like all working together. So, which I thought was kind of strange, but I guess you play together, you cheat together or something. I'm not quite sure. Either way, sorry, I had to focus on dodging here for a second. Either way, it was kind of nice. This is going to be the only nice thing I ever say about cheating ever. It was kind of nice because I went to the Godlands at level 5, and I followed around these multi-boxers and just got leveled up stupid quickly, just because they kill everything like instantly, right? That's the reason why people multi-box. They basically kill stuff instantly. So I was able to level up really, really quickly, which is the only good thing I'll ever say about multi-boxing or cheating. I still think it's something that we need to get rid of because it gives people an unfair advantage. But, you know, to do that, I think they're going to have to pretty much get rid of unnamed accounts. And really, is that really going to keep people from trying this game out? That's the biggest was, you know, the people who want unnamed accounts other than the multi-boxers, their concern is that if we got rid of unnamed accounts and you had to make an account, less people would be willing to try the game out, which means a smaller player base and all sorts of stuff. And will that really stop people from playing it? It's a free-to-play game. All you have to do is register a free account. It takes not very long. I don't think that will, you know, I don't think that will stop people from playing this game or giving it a shot. So we'll stay here for a second or two longer. Perfect. All right. But the bad thing, I was thinking about multi-boxing at the same time, and the bad thing is that when you have a bunch of multi-boxers, they're each taking up, I don't know, like 5 or 10 or whatever spots in that server. So the server itself, you know, you can't have as many people in it. So it would absolutely wreck Nilly's Realm. If somebody found a way to do that in Nilly's Realm, it would absolutely wreck it. But in this game, you know, like it basically, the worst thing that it does for the most part is that it takes up spots in the server, right? And of course the whole thing where less people can get loot because the multi-boxers are stealing it all for themselves, right? But I don't know, it's one of those things that just doesn't really catch me as something that would be fun, I guess, is the thought behind it. This game is very skill-based, the part that makes it fun for a lot of people is that it is permadeath, right? And it is hard, and you have to dodge a lot, and there's a lot of stuff that you have to do that's very skill-based. And hacking in this game, especially stuff like multi-box type stuff, or I think probably the most common hack, I'm going to assume, is the one that auto-nexuses you or whatever, right? I could see that as being the most common one for sure. So, but I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just killing stuff and talking. I'm doing a lot of the whole talking thing and a little bit of the killing stuff thing. So, but it gets rid of the skill in this game, right? It's like the people who hack in Counter-Strike by adding aim and walls and stuff. I think they do it probably to piss people off, would be my guess. That's the only reason I could see why some people would have fun with it, because it kind of makes it super easy. And oh, thank you. I'll take all of those. It makes it easy to the point to where it's not fun to play, you know? It's not fun to play against them, which that goes back to the whole, they probably do it so that other people feel bad or whatever, you know what I mean? But, or you're wasting other people's time. It's like the people who you're waiting to queue, and there we go. It's like you're waiting to queue. Ooh, we got an attack potion. Nice. And they wait to the absolute last second to click go to get into it because they wasted that 10 seconds of your time or whatever. You know the guys I'm talking about? Probably. So, anyways, that's all I was thinking about. I was thinking about how we could get rid of it. And there's a lot of people who are suggesting that it'll throw up red flags if you have more than one unnamed account or more than 2 or 3 unnamed accounts within like 2 squares of each other or something. Because if you look at multi-boxes, they're all basically right next to each other, right? So I wonder if that would help. I wonder if that would be, I mean, it's doable, but that might increase the lag a whole lot because the game is doing a lot more calculating, right? So I'm wondering if these guys want me to rush. I'm assuming they do, but I don't know. There we go. I do like the Puppet Masters Theater. It's kind of a cool pet stasis. That's interesting. It's kind of a cool thought, you know, as far as what it's doing. I probably could be using my secondary a lot more. That's for sure. Let's go up here with these guys. Ah, another treasure room. I think, or is this the boss? I was getting the impression that this was a treasure room, not an actual boss. There we go. Or it is the boss for the treasure room. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You're picking up what I'm putting down. All right. It'd be cool if, or is this the actual boss? I'm actually not sure. All right. Oh. Let's heal ourselves a little bit here. I really don't know what I'm doing. I just hope I don't die. That's the main thing. As long as I don't die, I'm fine. And the other part is that you just kind of have to... You just have to do these in order to learn how to do them, you know? There we go. And pop our ultimate to get that little bit more dexterity. I got nothing. That is alright though. Another cloth. That'd be kind of cool though. What else? Anything else good? No? I really want some more armor is what I'm looking for. So, but I don't know. We'll see. We're encroaching on our 20-minute mark here. And I know that I said 15 to 20 minutes, but usually because I get stuck yapping about stuff, it usually ends up being 20 minutes. We'll probably do some 15-minute ones here as well. So I'm just I'm trying to think, should I... Oh, are these guys hacking? Is that what's going on? Some people call them out for hacking. I don't know what that would be. Maybe these two, it looks like it's these two knights. I don't know. Who knows? So we're gonna do this last guy right here, and then we are gonna call that an episode. So that sounds like that could be fun. There we go. But this has been a great experience. Now I know what to expect from these Puppet Master theaters. I know these are good for attack. Puppets are. So, gotta make sure to save. There we go. Make sure to save our secondary for here. Get that little extra death. Got an attack. All right. Well, this has been pretty good. I mean, you got a defense and 2 attack. Oh, I'll take that as well. But I'm going to leave it here. I'm not so afraid of the Puppet Master Theater anymore. You know, this seems all right. It seems pretty good. So, if there's another something tea room. All right, guys, I'm leaving it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of all the hackers and stuff in Rome. Is it a big issue, or is it not as big of an issue as people are, you know, are claiming it to be? I don't know. I'd love to see what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode.